Hi, I'm Antonio Centeno, the founder of Real Men Real Style. Today, I'm going to be giving you 3 tips on how to find quality clothing. Okay, if you haven't already, please subscribe to our YouTube channel. By doing that, these videos will come right to you. In addition, if you like this, if you find it useful, I'd appreciate it if you would like it down below. And last but not least, if you'd like to learn more, if you'd like a free 47-page ebook on men's style, you've heard me say it about 100 times, grab it, the link's right down there, and let me know what you think. Okay, how to find quality clothing. I get this question a lot, and people want me to point them to brands. They want exactly what brands are going to be. And brands are a great way sometimes to determine if something is quality or not, because that's really what a brand is. A brand, and I'll use that as the first way to determine or to find something good, is to find a brand that suits your lifestyle, that makes clothing at an acceptable quality for you at a price that you're willing to pay. And brands come, there are higher end brands, there are lower end brands. And it really depends on what you consider value. And value isn't cheap, value isn't expensive. Value is where you willingly give your dollars for what you get. And you feel that it was in fact, you feel it was a better deal for you because you got something great. So that's what you need to find. It's very difficult. And the reason I can't recommend brands, except my own, but that's a whole later thing. I'm going to be building out the Antonio Centeno label here soon. You just watch. But no, really, brands change over time. So ask anyone that's been a big fan of, let's say, Hugo Boss. That company, it's a German-based company, but they have evolved. They started manufacturing in different places. It used to be, I'm understanding, made in Germany, then it was made in China. And many people feel that the quality went down. And I'm nothing against, the Chinese. They make some of the most amazing products in the world. But oftentimes, they also are associated with some of the lower cost, lower production. And many people felt that that company all of a sudden started cutting corners where it didn't used to. And there's a reason why Brioni and these higher-end suit companies are able to charge what they do, because they pay attention to all those little details. Now, companies like Brooks Brothers, they've done a really good job of keeping a lot of the manufacturing under direct control. So that's a company that has maintained a very good brand for a number of years. But on the other hand, for every Brooks Brothers, there are 10 to 20 companies which that brand started off, let's say, at a very good high level, and then it fell, it petered off. And you can see this in automobiles as well. So brands, they go up and they also go down. I mean, think about in the 1970s and 1980s. Where was Toyota? Toyota, it took them decades and a lot of PR and a lot of just actually making a superior product and offering it at a lower cost, that they were able to go from these tiny little vehicles that American-made car manufacturers kind of laughed at, to all of a sudden, the number one car manufacturer in the world. Nowadays, and I'll use the example of, I'll jump into number 2. Number 2 is to have a trusted advisor in the industry. So this can be a blogger. This can be somebody that is a trusted salesman. And I'll use the trusted salesman example in buying a car. So my family, we needed a minivan about a year and a half ago. And what I did is, I've got a good friend that runs a dealership. And I said, Alex, I want you just to be on the lookout. This is what my needs are. I trust you. Look out there, find me a great value. And every month I'd get a call that he's got something. And then I think it was back in December of last year. And he gives me a call. He's like, Tony, you got to get out here. This is a perfect vehicle for you. It's great, and I can give it to you at this price. Went out there, checked it out. I had the money. In fact, I had already sent him the money. Basically, I trusted this gentleman. And he took care of me. And in fact, it was such a good deal that I had the Wisconsin tax authority contact me and say, how did I get this deal? Because I got it way under, the cost in which they probably should have sold it to me. But that's having a trusted salesman. That's having somebody that's looking out for you, that of course they're going to do it. For them, it's just having, knowing that they've got a client which is going to pull the trigger, is going to make the buy, and they go the extra mile to kind of be looking out for exactly your needs. Last but certainly not least, you need to understand what quality is. Because at the end of the day, even though I trust my buddy Alex, I did inspect that vehicle. Took her for a test drive, looked under the hood, kicked the tires, did everything I can, in a sense, to have it, make sure it is good. Because you do want to trust people, but at the end of the day, you are responsible for whatever you get. And so make sure, that brand may have been delivering great quality, but look at the clothing. Be able to look at some of the stitching. And this is stuff that you can learn. You can learn how a jacket's put together. You could feel the clothing, the fabric. You can, it's really about a little bit of self-education, something I know a lot of guys shy away from, but I've tried to make it easier with a lot of these videos. Who knows, I may actually put together a video here soon in which I tear apart a jacket and show you the insides and all that stuff. But those are my 3 tips. Find a brand that you trust and works well for you. Number 2, have a trusted salesman or blogger who you can go to and pull information from. And number 3, be able to see quality by training yourself. Okay, that's it. I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.